Winter is nearing, and with Christmas around the corner, Islington's high streets are booming. Yet among the festivities there is one minority that is often forgotten and unnoticed to the rest of society. Steve Kidge is in his 50s. 6 years ago he was an electrician, but later lost his job and his home. Today he lives around St John Street and relies on the goodwill of others.
I've got to get an accommodation this winter. Definitely will. I'll get help because I'm not signing on at the moment, so I'm going to have to get some help accommodation. Yes. I mean, I've got the minimum stuff, but some people have a lot of stuff. Where do you put it? You've got to stay with it, otherwise it just go missing. You've got something.
This winter has been predicted to be the worst in 50 years. Homeless charities urge people to take shelter. Steve, like many homeless around Islington, will not have enough money to afford a bed for
the last few winters, I suppose. Just trying to keep warm. Keep out of trouble. Sometimes trouble comes looking for you on the streets. But mainly it's just keeping warm.
What do you think about organisations like Shelter in Crisis?
I'll get a lot of recommendations from places and people. And they get a bit expensive. You know, they are expensive. Some of them are a lot more expensive than some of the others.
Family breakups, job losses, depression, alcohol and drug abuse are some of the reasons people often find themselves sleeping rough. And once homeless, the future is shockingly bleak. Recent study by Shelter shows homelessness in London has increased by 19% since 2012. Black and minority ethnic households are more than twice as likely to be homeless as white British households. 16,740 people were declared homeless because family or friends were unable or unwilling to care for them. Antonio Perez is a shelter volunteer that has been helping the homeless for the past 3 years.
At the shelter we realized that the hardest time was winter. Winter is the time where we provide the most aid for our homeless, for our guests. And we provide warm meals, beds at night, and also clothes given by the community.
Many homeless people are unaware of the options available to them and are forced to wander the cold and dark streets at night. 53-year-old gardener Muhammad Ali is part of the growing number of newly homeless. He lost his job in July, which led him onto the streets.
I count myself, I don't have place, so I will, count for staying outside, and I do my best. I don't got help from all this organization for a long time, and this year also I don't expect anything from them.
Amid the festivities, the homeless face a big challenge in finding food, shelter and warmth. And while the winter here has been relatively mild, it's likely to get much colder. It's a winter that some may not survive.